Hey guys, what's up? It's Katie and I'm back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video, and thanks to the CCP, I have early access to the version 28.1 update, and I gotta say guys, there is a lot of juicy information in here. So without further ado, let's get into it. So to me, my X-Men, Charles Xavier makes his presence known throughout the battle realm with a bold proposition. Recognize mutant autonomy and the sovereignty of their new nation, Croatia, and you will be rewarded with unimaginable and medical marvels. Oh, tell me more, Professor X, tell me more. Unimpressed by Professor X's message of hope and peace, Iron Man suspects something more sinister lurking below the surface of Croatia's tropical paradise. However, some secrets are better left buried. What's the word I'm looking for? Dark. I love it. As Tony Stark's investigation into the origin of Xavier's mutant utopia brings him face to face with a mighty immortal. Can there truly be peace between man and mutant in the battle realm? Find out in The Rise of X. So this makes me pretty pumped. First off, that means Professor X is potentially coming. Well, we'll get into that in a minute. But who could be coming with him? Professor X is here! Professor X is believed in peaceful coexistence of mutants and humans, but all of this changed when Moira McTaggart revealed to him the inevitable demise of mutant kind, unless Professor X could change his ways. Under the new moniker, X. He gave up his old dreams. No more would mutants endure the afflictions and prejudice of humankind. Under the formidable rule of X, the mutant nation of Croatia was founded, and those who defy the nation must enter the mindscape and face Professor X in a duel of mental strength. So I am super pumped that Professor X is coming, and this is of course House of M Professor X, in case those of you are wondering. So this is pretty cool. I can only imagine what his powers and abilities are going to be. The champion spotlight for that comes out next weekend, so I cannot wait to read and see what he's going to be like. Hopefully, if he's good on paper, he matches how he is in the game to being on paper. We know sometimes Kabam champions can look really good on paper, and then you get them and you're like, this is awesome. Example, Cable. So who is coming with Professor X? Dun dun dun. Apocalypse. Thousands of years ago in ancient Aqaba, the first living being on Earth to express the mutant X gene, was born, given the name Nsuba-Nor, or the first one. As he traveled the Earth, Nsuba-Nor deemed himself Apocalypse, convincing ancient civilizations that he was a deity and manipulating them into fighting wars, which he justified as stimulating growth, judgment, and destruction. After conquesting the Earth for many millennia, Apocalypse used celestial technology to enter a period of suspended animation for many centuries, awakening in the current age and deciding that Earth is ready for further examination. So the question remains, will we get the comic version of Apocalypse? Hopefully not the movie version, right? Because, you know, that guy. Or will we get the Mcoc version? That is where the question lies. I'm thinking we're probably going to be getting the Mcoc version, how he's going to look, but I could be wrong. We could actually get the comic version. I really hope we don't get the movie version, because let's face it, the movie version of Apocalypse is, well, not apocalyptic. So let's see what else Kabam's got going on for us. Set sail for Mutant Treasure Island. Set sail for mutant mayhem. Explore the mysterious island packed to the brim with secrets and treasure. Pirate King Platinum Pool is looking to plunder this island for all it's worth. Make sure to get in while you can and discover what riches lie in store, and maybe even run into the Pirate King himself. This massive 28+1 path quest has no entry requirements, but to access any of the paths, you'll need a key that you can only get from Platinum Jones's locker. So you can get one of these from objectives, which will be added every day. So this looks like it could be a kind of a cool little quest. I'm interested to see what the rewards shall be for it. Mutant Treasure Island, it's gotta be good, right? We gotta get all those treasures, our matey, and yeah, that was a pirate. So anything with Platinum Pool should be kind of interesting, but only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see how these kind of go in and how these little quests are gonna work. Now Magneto. So, Magneto realizes his true power. Yes, gang, that is correct. The Magneto buffs will be live with this new update. So, make sure you test out your Magnetos first before you fully decide on whether or not you want to rank them up. I will have the description for the links to the champion spotlights for both Magneto and Magneto House of X, formerly known as Magneto Marvel Now, in the description of this video for you guys to go check out. But I gotta say, playing along with Red Magneto, he's super fun. There are some things that I think Kabam should still change with him, but that's neither here nor there. That's for you to decide. But if you are pumped for Magneto coming, or getting the buff rather, let me know in the comments below. So we also have the final Omega boss rush. So we've been playing all the boss rushes thus far. There's been 5 of them, and now it is all going to compile into one long 31 fight path, in which it is not for the faint of heart, apparently. So you're going to bring your best self to the fight. Best self, I like that. Was that a kind of a shout out to Warlock? Was that kind of a shout out to Warlock? Maybe. But I'm wondering if they will have the same nodes that they did in the previous fights, because as we remember, they were supposed to be a compilation of all the previous fights. So only time will tell. We'll have to see how this actually works out. But I am super pumped for this. I loved the boss rushes. They weren't too bad as long as you had the appropriate counters for them. So I'm looking forward to this. And I'm sure you guys are looking forward to watching me get riggedy wrecked and face blocking all the specials, as that's totally what happened in this last boss rush. And then Kabam has 2 new really cool features added, and I am super excited for this because not only can you sell from stash, but you can also filter your champions based on the tags. So this is really 2 new great updates for, you know, kind of nice QOL changes that are really going to help improve just kind of how things work. So instead of going into your inventory, selling, going back to your stash and claiming, you can just sell from your stash. So that's kind of a nice little time saver, so to speak. But being able to sort your champions by tag on the champions page is amazing, because how many times do we have quests where it's like, oh, use, you know, Avengers use or X-Men use, or, you know, even in the variants, right? So this would be really beneficial. I am super pumped for this. I've been asking for this for I can't tell you how long. So seeing this going to be in the next update really makes me excited, and I cannot wait for it, because I think these are 2 great quality of life improvements that Kabam is putting into the contest. So now let's talk about some bug fixes and improvements. So Elsa, they fixed an issue where her first cruelty buff timer wasn't visually counting down, so that's always good. Hitmonkey fixed an issue where special attack 2 would fail to crit in certain situations, and that's a big one because Hitmonkey really relies on those crits. The Hood and Storm fixed issue where special attacks were not classified as projectiles, so that could be good in your favor if you're going against someone like Daredevil, like classic Daredevil, who can evade specials. And then Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan updated info page to specify that at 3 Furies, her special attacks nullify 2 of any buffs on the opponent and not just armor up, because a lot of people were just assuming that it would just nullify armor up, but it's actually any 2 buffs on the opponent. Nick Fury fixed an issue where heal block was not shrugged off. That's good, because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten heal blocked when I need it to be shrugged off and it doesn't work. Sasquatch fixed an issue where the last hit of the special 1 attack would whiff if the opponent dashed in. That's a good fix. I wish they would fix the one with Warlock. I know that one is irking a lot of people, where the first hit is whiffing. Sorcerer Supreme updated slow description to specify that the slow debuff reduces the ability accuracy of unstoppable and evade effects, which we all know, but I'm glad that they're clarifying that. Sunspot fixed an issue where aim technology synergy would not increase the duration of weakness buffs, so that's being fixed. War Machine updated signature description to specify that it activates at 25% health, so this is good. It's a nice little change. Hopefully War Machine is next, or is on the buff list, because he could really use one. Added the hashtag metal tag to Annihilus, Corvus, Heimdall, Gladiator Hulk, Nova, Prox, Ronan, Taskmaster, Thanos, Thor, and Thor Jane Foster. Now, I know what you're thinking. How is this important? This is important if you're going to bring them up against Red Magneto, because Red Magneto really benefits from fighting #metal champions. So kind of keep that in mind when his buff is active when you're going to bring in these champs. And then removed the #metal tag from Gwenpool. Fix the issue where the turn the tide icon would not appear in gameplay, resulting in not showing which special attack is selected. Okay, then we got updated the tunnel vision buff node description to specify which attack would miss. That's always a good thing because I'm not a fan of tunnel vision and sometimes I forget. Updated the description of slow for champs and nodes. This is to specify it reduces the ability accuracy of unstoppable and evade effects by X%. Most of the time it's by 100%, so that's a good thing to have in there. Fix the issue where certain champions KO'd against the wall without causing it to explode. So I guess we're not always getting that explosion of wall. But that is it, guys, for the version 28.1 update. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of the new update? Who are you more super excited for? Professor X, Apocalypse, or are you finally super excited to be finally getting the Magneto buff? Let me know in the comments below and let's discuss. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and hit me up in the Discord chat. Thanks, guys. Bye.